So you're thinking about buying a house. Congratulations. You're about to embark on a journey that's filled with excitement, paperwork, and the occasional existential crisis. But don't worry. I'm here to guide you through the process without the jargon or the sales pitch. Let's dive into what you need to know before you start house hunting.
You are now listening to Search to Sold with Matthew M.G. Garcia.
So you want to buy a house, huh? All right, let's get to it. The home buying journey begins. Buying a home isn't just about scrolling through listings and picking the one with the nicest kitchen. It's a process that involves understanding your finances, the market, and your own needs. Let's break it down. Step 1, financial readiness. First things first, let's talk money. Before you fall in love with that house, make sure you know what you can afford. This means checking your credit score, understanding your debt to income ratio, and getting pre-approved for a mortgage, obviously if you're not paying cash. Remember, a pre-approval, that letter isn't just a nice to have, it's your golden ticket into a competitive market. And if you don't understand any of what I'm saying right now, that's okay. Your first step is getting connected and talking to a lender. And if you need help with that, please reach out to me. Step 2, we got to assemble your dream team. Next, you're going to need a team. That means a real estate agent, a lender, and a few other behind the scene pros, inspectors, title reps, maybe a contractor or two depending on the property. The key is choosing people who actually understand your goals and the local market. We're here to make the process smoother, not add drama. And I'll give you one tidbit of advice for this. I put together a directory that I give my clients. And one of my biggest red flags is when I reach out to a vendor and they never get back to me. And if they don't get back to me, how do I know what reassurance are they providing that they're going to get back to my client? So the people that have made it to the roster, so to speak, on my directory have been people that I've actually talked with directly. Step 3, defining your needs and your wants. Now, let's get real about what you're looking for. You need to make a list of must-haves, but you also need to make a separate list of nice-to-haves. And you got to be honest with yourself. Do you really need that home theater, or would a quiet neighborhood be more beneficial? We're going to prioritize accordingly. And if you work with me, I have a whole system of how to flush this out to make it easy and manageable. But for right now, for simplicity's sake, all you need to know is that you need to make separate lists and start categorizing with the lists that you make. Step 4, understanding the market. And yes, you do need to understand what's going on in the market. The real estate market can be unpredictable. Prices fluctuate, inventory changes, and interest rates can rise and fall. You got to stay informed and be prepared to act quickly when you find the right property. We can talk about this. We can talk about how you understand the market, what it is that you do understand about the market, and how it impacts your decisions of what you're trying to make. I got connected with a couple lenders that keep me posted on how the interest rates are moving. So they keep a pulse on it. They keep me informed. It's information that I can help pass on to my clients so we can best put a strategy together. But you do need to understand the market, and I can teach you some methods of how to understand what type of market it is and how that impacts pricing, which then impacts your strategy to buying. Again, something to be mindful of. Continue to do your research and due diligence. Step 5, the search begins. Okay, so now that you got your finances in order and your team assembled, which your agent should be able to connect you with most of these people, or you should be doing your own research to find some of these vendors. But once you got your team assembled, it's time to start the search. You're going to use online tools. You're going to attend open houses and communicate regularly with your agent. Keep an open mind. Your dream home might not look exactly as you imagined. The more flexibility you have, the more options you're going to be open to. And as far as tools for searching, you got your big box websites and your regular go-tos, and we all know who they are. But if you want one with true MLS data that's being regulated and curated by agents, you can actually get an MLS-backed app that you can download for free on my website. So any of my clients that come to me, they can search on my website and they're looking through actual MLS data, and they can also download the app for free. If you want any more information about that, again, please feel free to reach out. In our next episode, we'll dive into the pre-approval process and how to get your finances in top shape for buying a home. Stay tuned.